What's going on, everybody? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Mattel WWE Elite Collection Series 50 Baron Corbin. Here we do have Baron Corbin in the packaging, and I have to say Baron Corbin is one of my favorite wrestlers right now. He's one of my few non-independent wrestlers that I like, so really happy to finally have his Elite figure. On the side we do have an image of Baron Corbin. On this side we have that exact same image, and surprisingly they carried that image all the way to the back. We have his bio. Baron Corbin is 6'8", weighs 275 pounds, from Kansas City. His ring attire is from NXT TakeOver Dallas. Signature move, the End of Days career highlight. The Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal winner from 2016. And I know it's fairly recent, but he's also Mr. Money in the Bank 2017, so just throwing that out there. Other figures of this line include Shane O'Mac, John Cena, Rhino, Stephanie McMahon, and Warlord. Solid lineup, but I'm not really looking forward to Warlord in all honesty. Plus diorama, which I don't care about. That's Baron Corbin for you guys. What we're going to do now is take a little break, get him opened up, and go on to the rest of his review. So sit tight, everyone. And so here we have Baron Corbin posing out of the packaging. Before we get on to the figure, let's get this out of the way first. He does come with a display stand. Like the display stand, hate the cardboard cutout. It's already bending. That's trash. This isn't. Not going to spend any more time on that. But anyway, here we do have Baron Corbin posing out of the packaging, and let's get a good 360 of him. I'm going to say out of this figure, I already have one major complaint about it. His ankles. Though they're not entirely loose, they do have 2 points in which they don't fully lock, so they do send him facing forward. But if I were to just like move his feet just a tiny bit, he stands perfectly fine. So I might switch out his boots for someone else's. I'll just have to find somebody who has the exact same boots. But that's the only problem I really have with this Baron Corbin figure. Other than that, I really do like this figure. He does come with one accessory, being his entrance vest, which has a lot of detail on it, so let's actually show that off really fast. It is a little difficult getting off of him because it's not the softest plastic to deal with. You can see I'm still struggling to try to get it off. At least his hair tucks into the vest. It doesn't go over it, so we don't have to worry about snagging his hair over the vest. So we can just go ahead and close this off, and then we can actually show off the detail in his vest. There's just so much detail in his vest. I don't even know where to begin. You can see all these chains, the buckles, the straps. We have more chain going from the front to the back. These wolf skulls look really nice. The studs are all painted, and I think they're also sculpted. But just a lot of detail. You can even see the fur back here and right here. Really, really good for the lone wolf. Really liking this entrance vest. So let's actually go on to the figure himself without his accessories. And I'm going to say there's something missing about him, and let's actually just move him to the side really fast so we can get a quick comparison. And here we have Baron Corbin posed to the basic Baron Corbin, and as you can see, his elbow pads. This figure didn't originally come with elbow pads. I just had a few lying around. So it's actually just a really quick fix-up I'm going to do right here, but after I show off the figure. And you can see there are some differences in the figures, like the tattoos obviously have some coloring in them. I really do like that when it's Elite figures we get more coloring in the tattoos. His back tattoo is the exact same. This one is updated, so he does have his tattoo on the underside of his arm. And then you can see the chest tattoo is also different. The Elite one has more coloring, and it's actually bigger. That was one complaint I had against this Baron Corbin, is that his tattoo was too small. It's still really small. It has to stretch all the way onto his shoulders, but I don't think they wanted to make a decal that had to be applied that far. But they both have different attires, which I do like. Let's move this one off. Really like this detail. You can see that there's some mold lines, right? They're not really mold lines, but they're details in his tights. All his studs are actually sculpted. They're not just painted on. So really, really loving the way he looks. You can see even his pockets are sculpted. His belt is actually unique. Everything about his tights is unique to Baron Corbin. I don't think there's another figure that uses any of Baron Corbin's tights here. I could be wrong, but then again, I might be right. I really don't know. And then let's actually show off the face, which I think it's an improvement over his basic face. Moving the camera up so we can zoom in on that. I didn't notice it at first, but if we can bring the basic Baron Corbin out here, his eyes seemed a little too big in the original one, and now they're the perfect size. And one complaint I'm still going to say the figure is doing is it's really generous with his hairline. Which I know they really can't do that, and I'm pretty sure it's Baron Corbin's decision not to have a figure that depicts him as going bald, but it is what it is, and Baron Corbin still is overall a nice figure. So let's actually get the camera set up so we can go on to his articulation. He does have a ball-jointed head which can look up, can't really look down. He can tilt his head side to side, so really good movement there. He spins left and right. Arms on a ball joint go out to about that far. Do a full 360. He spins at the bicep, single jointed at the elbow, spins and bends at the wrist. We do get an ab crunch which goes that far back and that far forward, so not the greatest range on Baron Corbin, unfortunately. He does have a waist swivel. Legs go forward, back, and out to about that far. Spins at the thigh, double jointed in the knee. He spins at the boot, has a hinge in the ankle, as well as some slight rocker. So all the articulation you'd expect from an elite figure. So what we're going to do now is get Baron Corbin posed for my final thoughts, then we'll wrap up this review. So sit tight, everyone. So here we have Baron Corbin posed for my final thoughts. Overall, I really do like this figure, and like I said at the start of the review, I am a huge Baron Corbin fan. And I really do like the way this figure came out. I think the only problem I really have with this figure is quality control issue with his ankles. But other than that, overall, I really do like this figure and the way it came out. Yeah, he's missing his elbow pads, but back in NXT, he really didn't wear elbow pads. So it's a little accident I can forgive. Anyway, I found most of Elite 50 at Walmart, and I did pick up a couple of figures. Baron Corbin is, again, one of my favorite wrestlers, so I just had to pick him up and add him to my collection. If you're a Baron Corbin fan or just like this figure in general, definitely pick him up. You're going to love the way his jacket looks. And you can actually use this jacket on other figures. It doesn't just have to be on Baron Corbin. But like I said, I really do like this figure, and I am really glad I picked him up. I picked them up for about $17, which came out to about $19 something with tax. That's a really good price for Elite figures. If you can find them, definitely add them to your collection, especially Baron Corbin. And with that being said, I'm KingofDragons 5000. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. Go check out all my other action figure reviews, as well as my other WWE action figure reviews. As always, if there's a figure you would like to see me review, let me know down in the comments, and if it fits in my collection, I'll definitely take a look at it. And until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Take care, everyone. My dream.